Hi, masters. Somebody please say hi if I am clear and audible. Can somebody comment? Can someone confirm and say hi if I am clear and audible? Hi, masters. Good afternoon. Hope I am clear and audible. So, first of all, my heartful bow down to my Guruji, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, and Dr. Newton and Dr. Lakshmi, who are my gurus, and I have learned a lot in my whole of my life till date. So, uh, whatever I have learned till date, so I'm trying to share a few, few of my experiences and few of my uh, learning learning things, whatever I have learned till date. So, first of all, my name is Charan, and I'm a software engineer, and I live in Hyderabad. And I started meditating about 10 years before from now. And initially when I came to meditation, so I don't know like what meditation is and how to do meditation and nothing. So from then I got attracted towards meditation, and I continued doing meditation. And through from the day I started from till date, I have transformed many things in many aspects of my life. So some of the things I want to share are how love, compassion transforms all our relationships. So if we take our relationships, uh, we have been having wonderful relationships, but at some point of time we will be getting stuck. you know uh, we don't know how to balance different relationships, so we'll be stuck somewhere, and we don't know how to proceed further. So what I understood is we should be able to balance our worldly life as well as spiritual life. Both should be in balance with each other. Both should go in hand with each other. So if there is any imbalance in the personal relationship, there will be impact in the relationships in day-to-day life, as well as there will be impact. The same impact will be there on the spiritual life as well. And in the same way, the vice versa will happen. So if there is any imbalance in the spiritual life, there will be directly impacting our personal lives also. So both should go hand in hand. If there is any imbalance between these two, they will be partially impacting either of these. But if both are going hand in hand, then it will be wonderful. Every moment is wonderful. You see, for example, if we're traveling in a train, so the all the wheels will be in sync. If any of the wheels of the bus or train or any other vehicle's wheel is having some imbalance, so it has torn off, or some puncture has happened any one of the wheel, so what will happen? You can't drive the vehicle smoothly. It won't go further, right? So in a similar way, so spirituality and our worldly life should be totally in balanced state. Then only we can lead a wonderful and excellent life. So why I'm saying this is, for example, if we take one example, I was having a wonderful spiritual start before marriage. Okay, then later on I got married to my wife, and then going further, she was not much aware of uh, this spirituality. When she came in, she accepted it. She accepted wholeheartedly. I want to meditate. She is something I want to learn. But as a learner, as a beginner, they will not be as good as a any other good spiritual already balanced person, right? So there will be some hiccups when there is a some new person in my life, in our life, who is spiritually baby growing, like they are just starting. So then they don't know much. They are in the beginning stage. There will be some hiccups. Once they learn and practice day-to-day life meditation, it will be easy and happy for both of us, right? So if I am full-fledgedly grown, and my wife is my partner is having some hiccups, either of this, wife or husband, if they are having some imbalances, that won't go smooth. But now, as we grow spiritually more and more day by day, which are spiritual practices, our life will be wonderful. Our life will be smooth. But till then, what I need to do? What I need to do? I need to be patient. I need not to be in a hurry. Why this person is like that? Why this person is not understanding? Why my relations, my friends are like this? So all these hiccups will be there. But till then, what I need to do? It can be any relationship, whether it may be my wife, whether it may be my husband, whether it may be my parents, my children, my friends. It can be any person. So till then, what I need to do is I need to be patient. So I need to keep giving my love, so keep sharing my compassion. So wherever there are some hiccups, I need to ensure my total compassion is shown with without any anger, without any fears. So there are many things that arises. So lot of places where the testing will be testing us. So whatever we have learned, that jnana till date, all those things will be coming into picture. All these things will be like it's a testing points for us as a spiritual growth, like whatever we had learned from our gurus, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji and others. So it is a great aspect where we need to implement whatever we have learned. So all these things, how we are implementing acharana is the main aspect. So in all those aspects, we have to keep implementing, how we have to handle anger, how we have to show love, how we have to treat everything with compassion. Okay, without ahimsa, how we have to handle all these things, and the balance, main balance. So it can be in our work life, it can be in our personal life also. So all these things should come into picture. So we have to ensure all these things are totally in a balanced state and hand in hand state. So for example, I will take few examples. Okay, uh, in my whole of my family, only me, I am the meditator. I was the meditator, in my past, I am telling. So many years before, so my wife entered my life, and before that my parents were there in my life. They are not good meditators. They tell they meditate, but they won't. So surrounded by all the emotions, many emotions will be there. So all the emotions that I have to balance in my life, then what will be happening? So anger, fears, so all these things will be there. So in such aspect, so I should be able to implement whatever I have learned. I have to accept them as it is. Okay, and I have to wait until the spiritual growth is started. Okay, is started. Why I'm saying started is, if spiritual growth has started, spiritual learning has started, then they have to learn step by step. They have to implement them. Okay, so all these things will be there. So I should be able to accept all these things, and I have to start uh, you know handling all these things one after the other. And at some point of time different challenges will be there. So like for example, one more example I will take is different emotional imbalances will be there. So like anger is the main imbalance, like some point of time everybody will be like bursting out. So at some point at that point of time, like what we are supposed to do, what we should do. So uh, we lost somebody in our life, so what we should do at that point of time. In all this aspect, only thing that comes is like our knowledge, our wisdom. Okay, so so in day-to-day life, so in our personal or professional lives, so this imbalance needs to be balanced very properly. And the time, so every moment, with lot of consciousness and awareness, we should be able to live every moment. Then we'll be able to balance all these things. So we have to wait until all these imbalances are coming into balance. For example, whenever Patriji, Brahmashi Pitamaha Patriji, when he shares all his examples, right, we can see all his family members, any of his family members, if you take, all the family members are not meditators. Because why I'm telling this, elaborating this is, many of us will start saying like, I am meditator, my wife is not meditator, my husband is not meditator, they are pulling me back, my parents are pulling me back, my kids are pulling me back. So all these aspects will be coming into picture for any person. Then this person also will be getting demotivated very much, in such a way that these persons will not be able to balance all these things, and these people will be stuck somewhere, and they will not be able to proceed further. So they will not, I mean, any person will not be able to balance any of these emotions, anger or anything, and they will not be able to proceed further, and they will be stuck there only. So it will be, the holy life will be directly impacting the spiritual life. Okay, our physical world things will be impacting our spiritual world, or vice versa, and we'll be stuck there only. We don't know how to balance them. So even Patriji, our Guruji, if you hear many of his experiences, he used to share many things, right? So all the members of his family, they are not spiritually well versed and very well grown. So many of the people, into they are into spirituality. Some, at least 1% or 2% or 5%, they are not spiritually gone. Even the same example I'm trying to take from my life. So many years I have waited, and they came into spirituality again, they went back, again they came back. So there are some hiccups, there are some ups and downs. But in whole of our life, right, so every moment we have to wait for that, we have to do meditation without leaving anything, right? And every moment, like, we have to keep doing our practices, okay, without doing. So every day 3 hours of meditation we have to do without leaving that meditation. And love, so love is the main thing, and compassion is the other main thing aspect. Every moment we have to treat with love, even though somebody is disrespecting us, degrading us, we have to ensure that we are treating them with love and compassion. See, for example, I'll give few examples here again. Many of us, what we do is, uh, in our personal lives, uh, our parents are there. For example, if some of our parents, they are angry, in turn what we do is, we burst again towards them, towards them, and we will get angry towards them. Even though we are in meditation, we'll get imbalance at some point of time. We'll in turn, we'll bash them, right? We do such kind of things. But if we are totally in aware and consciousness, we can handle them in a better way. For example, in personal life, who are very close to us, they can do anything to us, right? They may do anything to us, but we should be able to be very calm. Okay, and in our professional life, if we take, okay, if we are working somewhere in some of the software companies, or if we are doing any business, right? So in such cases, what we do is, we'll be very polite. Even though we have very much angry within us, we'll be very polite. Okay, our expressions also very calm, very humble. After coming out of that situation, after coming out of that premises environment, what we do is we start blasting them, right? We start blasting them, and see how we are treating whoever are loving, very affectionate, very close to our heart. Whenever they are, getting angry, we are also getting angry towards them. We don't know who the other people are, the other end, right? We are working, we are spending hardly some few hours in office, and when we resign the office and come out, we don't know who they are. We go to our other offices, we join other offices, and we don't know who they are. We just spend few hours in our offices. We don't know who they are, but still we are behaving very humble, whether it may be forcefully or whatever. We are behaving very humbly, and again next day we flush out all the anger, everything, whatever the emotions are there, and again we talk to our manager or lead or whoever it may be, very politely, very nicely, right? Where all this patience is coming from? So understand, friends. So what I'm trying to say is, wherever we go, we have the capability that we will be able to balance our emotions properly. See here, who are close to heart, we are bashing them. Who are don't know itself, we're actually behaving very politely. What I mean to say is, I'm not saying uh, we should be able to blast everyone, we should be able to polite with everyone in madhya marga, right? So we have all these emotions within us, we'll be able to balance outside whom we don't know about. But here, whoever are polite to us, whoever are very polite and loving towards us, we're having the uh, balanced life within us, which we don't know, which we are actually bursting out immediately, and we are getting imbalance. But one practice here we need to do is stay calm. Whenever something comes, stay calm. What will happen? It's after all our parents only, right? It's after all our friends. It's after all our wife or husband. Nobody else, right? They are our well wishers. They are part of our life. And why I'm stressing this point a lot is because of all these things, right? Day by day, we are making our lives miserable. Miserable. I'm not saying everyone, but at some point of time, these are energy drainers. At some point of time, if some incident has happened, we'll be carrying the whole day, throughout the day, and many days also we used to carry this. Whenever we get angry, whenever we remember this, we used to curse them, we used to blast them, we used to burst out on them. Why? Even they carry that. In turn, they carry that, right? In turn, they carry, and they carry towards their relationships. If we are angry towards our friends, showing our anger towards our friends, again they will be showing it to their families or their friends, etc., etc. That carries on and on and on, and it comes back to us. So whatever we give, it comes back to us, right? So it is applicable everywhere, any aspect. It can be money, love, compassion, or it can be fear, right? So everything comes out. So why do you want to give and again take it back at some point of time? Think. Let's think here. Whatever we give, it is coming back to us. Why do you want to give? Why do you want to give hatred to someone? It is again coming back to me. It is again coming back to Charan. Why should I give? I'm giving lot of fear to nature. It is coming back to me again. Why should I give? Let's be patient. Whenever some situation happens, let's be very patient. Let's calm. Let's stay for a few minutes before you respond. Try to observe with lot of awareness how the emotions are getting triggered from inside. Somebody is scolding me, okay. Somebody is scolding Charan means, okay, don't go with ego. Okay, ego is coming from inside from me. Okay, somebody is scolding, ego is coming inside. Observe it. Okay, ego is coming. I have to forgive them. Okay, forget about this ego. Okay, start observing in that way. Okay, try to remove emotion. Try to remove those emotions that are coming from the bottom of the heart. Okay, try to erase very nicely, calmly, peacefully, with lot of love. Replace that ego and hatred with love and compassion. How we are doing, how we are balancing, right? Start observing all those things. Okay, for example, one of the recent situation that has happened, I will tell you. uh, One of the Dr. Newton's guided meditation session I have attended. There, that was about our parents. Okay, that was about our relationships, parents, and emotions, and other stuff. What we have been carrying, how to deal with our relationships and other stuff. In that total process, uh, how it went was surrounded by all these emotions and others. So in that, I realized that uh, we have been carrying from many years. There are many things that we don't know. We have to deeply go and start working towards them. In that, when I was taken very deeply, what I understood is uh, I was carrying some fear and some anger on my father, because my father is an angry person. My father have been an angry person, and even though he shows some anger towards us, I was okay. But whenever he was showing angry towards my mother, he was a nice person. He was a nice person. Like, what I mean to say is, he shows lot of love. That love itself, he expresses in the form of anger. That's all. See, if he is saying something, if I haven't booked any bus ticket, for example, I forgot. Okay, he takes care in such a way that uh, he starts expressing his anger in such a way. He shows his love in such a way that he he converts that into anger, and he expresses that way. Why didn't you book a bus ticket? What are you thinking? You have to book in time. What are you doing till now? He expresses in such a way. So when I went deeply into that, when I put myself into his shoes, when I saw himself, and I have seen lot of love, lot of caring, but in the foreground, I was seeing only the fear, not the love or caring. I was seeing only the fear. The same thing he was doing to my mother also. Whenever she's lack of caring towards herself, her health or anything, her food habits or anything, then he starts getting anger that time. But we are able to see only that anger, and we are carrying that angry only. Why my father is like this? Why he is showing lot of angry to my mother, me or my mother, my any of the relationships? Why he is doing that? But when I go behind everything, whatever he is doing, and he has been doing that, I see only one thing: lot of love, lot of caring, lot of compassion. Behind all these things, behind this anger, and again, the reason behind why he is like that, again, what I saw was, uh, he was like, he was carrying from his childhood. It was very bad for him. So that is the reason he want to take care of everything very nicely. If something goes wrong, he'll be getting angry because he's thinking that that thing is going wrong, and again my children should not come into my position. My children should not come into my shoe. My wife should not come into such situations. So all these things are uh, running in his mind, and again he has been expressing in this way. So what I'm trying to say is, whenever somebody is in showing some such kind of emotions towards us, we should be able to try to fit in their shoes and try to see why, try to understand like why that person is in such situation. What is the reason behind this kind of emotions, whatever they're showing or expressing towards us, right? Then whenever we work deeply into us, within us, deeply towards inner journey towards us, right, within us, then we will be able to understand the other person also very deeply. When we understand ourselves very deeply, when we will be able to understand and connect to the other person, it can be any person, very nicely, and we will be able to work on them very easily, and will be able to erase each and every aspect slowly and thoroughly. And also here one more thing, friends, I will be telling. So if suppose for example a tree is there, okay, a tree will be having branches, tree will be having roots, tree will be having leaves. Okay, today one anger is there, aspect one anger is there, one some some aspect is there. We will be starting working on that particular leaf. Okay, today I'm getting angry. Okay, getting angry means I'll be working on, I'll be counting 1 to 10, and I'll be thinking like, okay, I'm coming out of it. No, not like that. Go deeply. Don't look at the leaves or branches. Go deeply into the roots. What is causing the anger? What is causing that particular emotion? It can be any emotion. What is the reason behind that? When we go to deeper roots, then we will be able to understand where it is exactly coming from. As I have given example of mine, right? So in the similar way, we should be able to go very deeply why that person, deeply within us, and we will be able to connect to the other person, and we will be able to understand very deeply why that person is like that, and we will be able to that point of time accept that person very to the full of the extent, we will be able to accept that person. Whenever we accept that person, right, we will never get any anger towards that person. It can be any fear, it can be any emotion, right? So in day-to-day life, be aware. Let's be aware. Awareness is a very good tool, very good tool. It saves lot of time. It can be in our work life, it can be our personal life, it can be any relationships. It helps a lot. Our work life, or work lives, will be having many aspects where we'll be having many challenges we have to face, more than personal life, right? So all these things, it will be very helpful. Awareness. If we are aware, right, every moment we spend, it will be very fruitful. Not in the past or not in the future, in the full-fledged present moment. It will be very very helpful. It is it is a happiest moment, happiest breath. Every breath we are taking, it will be very happy, very humble, very compassionate. Okay, so we should be able to start working very deeply towards our roots, each and every root. Okay, and one more thing is fear. Okay, with lot of fear in our life, we are making our lives mess. Okay, let's start working any fear. Okay, deep rootedly, why any fear is coming. In our childhood, our parents used to tell, if you are not eating anything, I'll send it out, I'll put you in a dark room, I'll send it to somebody else, send you to somebody else. So such kind of fears, so any such emotions, let's work deeply. So that, no, why I'm saying this fear also means, whenever we have fear, if somebody is saying something, this will also arise many kind of emotions within us, and we will be explicitly showing all these emotions towards all our other people also, all other relations also. These also one more important thing. So why I'm telling all these things is, any such emotions internally, go deeply, and start working. Let's start working so that both externally and internally we are hand in hand balancing. So Trikarana Shuddhi, we will be able to start living with Trikarana Shuddhi, so that it can be any person, we will be able to treat them wholeheartedly from bottom of our heart, soulfully, right? We'll be able to treat them with lot of love. Okay, every aspect with smile. Let's start smiling from the bottom of our hearts, not just this. So if you see some people, they'll be little moody all the time. They'll be angry faces. They'll be dull faces. Okay, so some faces, they'll be very smiley. They will be very. It's like, it's cheerful all the time. They'll be cheerful all the time. They'll be happy all the time. They'll be always smiley. Even I'm trying to do that. Even I'm not a smiley face, but even I'm trying to practice all these things. So whenever we start living happily from inside, all these positive aspects we start practicing from the bottom of our heart, from inside, right? That time, what will happen is, there'll be lot of changes within us from bottom of our heart, and also they'll be impacting lot of things in our physical world life, physical world things. So, and that at that particular point of time, all our spiritual and physical world will be in a balanced state. Physical world and spiritual world both will be in a balanced state. Then our spiritual growth will be tremendous. Believe me, even I am facing this. So whenever I came out of, whatever the example I have given you, right? So in such situation also, after coming out of that, all these things, I started working on all these things, and I slowly coming started coming out of all these things. That point of time, then I realized uh, many things which were pending in my physical life, physical world. All these things I started doing. Okay, and other relationships, my father, my parents, I was able to start accepting them full-fledgedly. Till then, what I was thinking, okay, I am living with lot of love with my parents. That's how I was thinking. But after this has happened, whatever I have worked out on myself deeply, then I started accepting more and more. I was able to, hug them wherever I go, whenever I go, with lot of love. And I started behaving with lot of love towards them. And even till today, I have been working on it. It may take time, because these are all deep-rooted wounds which we don't know. We should be able to work on all these things day to day. Then we'll be able to proceed further. Then we'll be able to proceed further in every aspect, physically and spiritually. Spiritual growth is also tremendous for me in every aspect, right? So I'm seeing wonderful changes within me. Okay. So let's do meditation for few minutes now. Let's all close our eyes and sit for meditation for 5 minutes. Let's invite our great master, Brahmarshi Pita Mahapatriji. Let's all observe our breath. Let's calm down ourselves. Let's invite all other masters who are needed at this point of time. Let's say to ourselves, we all will without any fears, with great balanced emotional state, with lot of consciousness, every moment awareness, living will be done by us. Now, let's invite few of our people in our life whom we are wounded by. Without any hesitation, let's invite any of our enemies, the persons whom who hurted us in our life till date, till now, and let us say, I forgive them. I forgive them. I am forgiving them. I forgive them wholeheartedly. I care for them. I am releasing all the anger, whatever I have been carrying towards them. Let's express our love towards them. Let's express our forgiveness towards them. I forgive you. I am releasing from all these emotions, and also ask them if there is any forgiveness you have to be forgiving me. Please forgive me. It can be carrying by us from many lifetimes. From all of us, we have been carrying all these things from many lifetimes. Whatever that has happened till date, I'm forgiving you. You also please forgive me. Let's get released from all these things. Let's live a wonderful, happy, awesome life. I love you so much. I love myself as well. I love myself. Now, let's take one deep breath. Now, till date, whomever we fought with, whomever we were angry with, whomever we have shown our anger towards, let's ask them their forgiveness towards us. Let's ask them, please forgive me, whatever I have done, any mistakes or anything towards you. I deeply, from bottom of my heart, ask the forgiveness. I'm so sorry. At that point of time, that is the knowledge or wisdom I have. That is the reason I was able to, I was doing all this stuff. But now, my knowledge and wisdom are far better. I'm in a position to ask you to forgive me for anything till date we have been carrying from many lifetimes deeply from bottom of my heart. Wholeheartedly I am requesting you, please forgive me. Even I forgive you for the same. Thank you. Thank each and every person in our lives till date who has been teaching us, and whoever has taken lives till date surrounded by us. Let's thank them. They all have been around us, teaching them, teaching ourselves, teaching all of us. We all are here to learn. We all are here to learn from each other. We all are here to grow. We all are friends. We all are one. Let's all live with lot of love, compassion, abundance. Let's all grow together. Let us convey all of these people to start meditating in their life. Let's all pass the message. Start doing, please start doing the message. Till date, whatever so happened, I'm not sure I'll be able to give back, but I'll be able to teach you meditation. Please start doing meditation. Let's all invite their souls. Masters, all your souls are welcome now. Let's all sit in meditation. Request them to start doing meditation. Let's all express our love towards them. This is the best gift I can give you ever, for any lifetime and many lifetimes, which transforms life in every aspect tremendously, wonderfully. That's spirituality, that's meditation, that's dhyanam I want to give you. Please start doing. Let's request them to start doing them. Let us now thank all of them and let's say bye to them. Please go ahead and start doing meditation. Let's come back. Let us come back to the present moment. Let's all come back. Let's all come back to our present moment. Slowly, let's keep both of our hands on our eyes. Slowly, whenever we are ready, let us open our eyes. Remove your hands slowly and let us open our eyes. Thank you. Thank you so much, friends. And thanks for Vani for giving this wonderful opportunity. And again, I deeply bow down and thank to my masters, all my masters. Thank you so much. Bye.